Well, back to the segment of Ironheart Gear 1. Normally, segment of feature it's a comparison between the FZ1 and the CB1000R vehicle comparison. Both belong to the same segment. Street bikes, naked bike segment, and two bikes. And technically, both are almost similar brothers. Like it's a 1000cc bike, 1000cc engine. The Yamaha is having a bit much bhp. It's having 150 bhp, and this particular bike is 129 bhp. And the advantage, styling part of the we can see a bit of resemblance, but the Honda headlamps are much more different than this one Yamaha headlamps. Vehicle seating like what I personally liked was the seating of the FZ1. There's a vehicle tank on the massive tank design. And for the CB1000R, the tank is a bit more cuter. Like the seating position, I personally prefer the seating of this bike. But seating height comparatively both are almost same. And also vehicle design we can see the side view of the FC bit more massive, only manly. You can see the engine part block is a bit more bigger. The Honda is done in a neat and clean way, but this is much of a road design because this is it's a naked bike and a street bike segment. It's given a different appearance for both the bikes. And they do have the bigger brothers of these bikes, the R1 and the CB1000R bikes are sport variant, but these two are completely naked bikes. Vehicle much features like say for tank capacity, both the bikes are same, having 70 liter tank and two bikes. So like there's enough fuel for all your trips. And also like vehicle rear tire the FC1 is having 190 and tire size, whereas for the CB1000R you're getting a 180 and tire size. So the handling part can be just much more better on this bike. The FC1 got something like when you just curves, you can just get a better handling. I can say Honda and A2 refined bikes in the Japanese market. They make the most refined bikes in the market. I'm not saying Yamaha is a bad player. It's one of the best bikes in the world. Like MotoGP and the entry is it's a tough competition between the Yamaha and Ducati or Honda. So all the bikes do have their own advantages, but each particular bike to compare the power-wise, this bike is better. But for the handling, I would personally say the Honda is much more powerful. And also technically, the Honda is having a clutch, it's having hydraulic clutch on it. So that's also again a East Coast thing. I'm going to be much more smoother with the hydraulic clutch in the bike. And another main difference is in the speedometer. In meter console, Yamaha is having a mixture of like the analog and the digital one, whereas the Honda is having a complete digital meter on it. But technically, the experts say like a meter which is analog gives you much more accurate the result of you get in a digital analog meter than a digital meter. We did try these both bikes. Like we had a face-to-face review of both the bikes. I'm going to do all the features and the wheelbase, what is the complete difference of both the bikes. Next we should talk to Mr. Amit, who is really into biking. That's why I invited him for the show. Amit, how are you?
Hi Shankar, how are you?
Good. Amit, what is your personal opinion about both the bikes?
Personally, I love both the bikes. And especially one thing, advantages for this one is this 150 bhp.
Okay.
And we're in the part of power part, this is much more powerful. And in this segment, like in Honda, they are a good handler.
Yeah.
Compared to an FC1, they do brilliant in handling, braking, and the rear suspension, they got a single side swing up.
True.
So it's good. It's good in the handling part, but this gives more peppiness. That's
true. Technically, this bike is much more packed.
Yeah.
And also power-wise, this bike is a bit more powerful than this particular bike, CB1000R.
ഇഷ്ടം ഫിലിം എനിക്ക് ഇപ്പൊ ഉണ്ടാക്കേണ്ടതാ.